Good day, guys. Welcome back to this channel. So, if you are new, you've not clicked on that subscribe button, please click on that subscribe button. Like I share, as majority of you must have found this video through the search links. So, you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. You can get an update from us. So, last week we actually did analysis on this AUD rights, AUD PS, especially AUD Swiss franc, AUD New Zealand dollar, and AUD CAD. I told you guys that this AUD Swiss franc, we would expect a bullish move to play out, right? Take a look at it. We actually had a bullish move on Tuesday. We also had a bullish move on Wednesday, Thursday itself, and even Friday. Price opened and closed bullish. So we would want to know where this price will be moving for this week. So in order to predict such movements, we would want to analyze it from the higher time frame, which is the monthly time frame. So before you actually take a trade, especially on the monthly time frame, you would want to ask yourself, what is this trend for this moment? So clearly you can see that this AUD Swiss franc, this is clearly a bearish move, right? You are seeing an lower lows and lower highs. So you take a look at this as lower lows, then here comes a pullback, right? So price gave us a new lows that broke this previous lows, then price actually went up, hit this highs, right? No doubt about that. The one price gave us a pullback, instead of price to actually continue to go bullish move, so we know that this is a bullish move. Instead, price did not move in such a way, price drops again. So that is to tell you that this is still a bearish move. That this is an indication that this price will continue to drop on AUD Swiss franc. Now that we've gotten this drop right, we won't expect a pullback to be made on AUD Swiss franc. After this pullback has been made, what next do you expect? We expect a further drop. That is on the monthly time frame aspect of it, right? On the monthly time frame aspect of it, on the long term, especially in the long term, this AUD Swiss franc will drop, right? There's no doubt about it in the long term, right? So, and you can also see that this price is trading below this 10 period moving average. We all know that once this price is below the 10 period moving average, especially when you want to take a trade in the long term, you know that this is a sell, right? And we want to take it, you are forecasting in the next 4, 5, 6 months, right? You know that okay, this is kind of like a sell. But as at now, this AUD Swiss franc is actually not dropping, right? So you're kind of having like a range market move, and it's which is giving us resistance and support. Though we will get into that soon. So that is it on the long term. You see that AUD Swiss franc, this is kind of like a bearish move. Now let's see what this weekly time frame actually says. So you would notice like one thing on the trend on AUD Swiss franc. This is clearly a bearish move. You can see that this AUD to Swiss franc has been dropping. So now let's see this movement like this as a drop, and we would consider this as a correction, right? No doubt. A new drops have been made, and guess what? We've gotten a correction. After the correction, you all expect a new drop, right, to be made that will take out this lows. That is what we would be expecting on AUD Swiss franc, right? But as at now, price is not giving us that movement. Price is kind of ranging, right? So in this market move, we all know that this ranging market move can still be considered as a pullback, though when you take a look at it, zoom it out properly, you know that this is kind of like a pullback, but you see that this price is kind of ranging within this pullback area. You see this highs and this lows that this price have gotten to, right? Price is kind of ranging within this level. Sooner or later, have it in mind that this price will actually drop further down and continue to go bearish. So the price won't just go up. As at now, price is just ranging, which is something that we should not be surprised about. So we can still see this price continue to range within this support and this resistance level until this price eventually kicks out, kicks out and breaks this support. Then we would continue to see a continuous bearish move on AUD Swiss franc. So as at now, we would want to still be trading with it. We want to be ranging with it. And you can take a look at this movement. This price has been going below and above our moving average. So that is to tell you that this price is still ranging, right? So because this will now take us to the daily time frame, right? On this daily time frame, and we would want to apply the rules of trading. And we don't know the rules of trading, which is trade what you see and not what you think, right? You would want to trade what you are seeing, right? And what we clearly consider this price is ranging. We consider this price once give us a pullback here, which we consider as the resistance. The price drop to this low, which we can take as our support, right? One of the reasons why I've highlighted it, you see price came to this resistance again, and we saw a drop to this our support. Then again to our resistance, we also saw price drop to this support. Now you see that this price came to our resistance. Now it has dropped to our support. Of course, we'll be expecting this price to move further up to this our resistance level. Except there's a major news that is being released on AUD Swiss franc that will push this price down. As of now, that I don't think that news is in sight now. So that is to tell you that this AUD for this week, let's try and go bullish, right? we should hit our resistance level or close to our resistance level, then we will expect a further drop on this AUD Swiss franc. So this AUD Swiss franc, we should actually be ranging with what our daily time frame says. We can see price is coming to our resistance and hitting our supports. So we should continue to move that same way, and that should now take us to the 4-hour time frame. So we clearly can see what this 4-hour time frame says. 4-hour time frame is giving us an uptrend move, so we would see this as an impulse move. Here comes the correction. You can take a look at this as a new high. Here comes the correction on AUD Swiss franc, right? And now a new high is being made, so we should actually break this level at this time. This week, they are predicting for this AUD Swiss franc to break this previous level. And once this price moves up further, then we should expect a pullback, and we would continue that bullish move till price eventually comes to hit our resistance level, or it is close to that resistance level. It is not a must the price actually hits our resistance level before we actually get a drop. We possibly might get close to the resistance level, or possibly maybe this line where price has rejected multiple times. We saw price reacted here, we saw it reacted here, we saw it reacted here. So price can eventually come to this level, react to it, and continue that drop. So above all, AUD Swiss franc to first give us a bullish move before we see a drop for this week. Then that should take us to AUD New Zealand dollar. So I mean, when you want to take this trade, you will know that our New Zealand dollar itself is on a bullish movement. So when you compare New Zealand dollar to USD, you start we are having a bullish move on our New Zealand dollar to USD. When you take a look at this New Zealand dollar to our card, you see that there is a bullish move. When you take kind of compare all your New Zealand peers, there is a bullish momentum on this New Zealand dollar itself. So this is not a good surprise as we are having a bearish move on AUD to New Zealand dollar. Reason is that New Zealand dollar itself is going bullish. So when you take a look at Euro New Zealand, you see that Euro New Zealand is dropping. Reason is that New Zealand dollar itself is bullish. So as this New Zealand dollar is bullish, any other pairs will be changed to our New Zealand should give us a bearish move. So this AUD New Zealand dollar is one of the reasons why we are having a bearish move. Now let's see it from the higher time frame. So we would analyze it down to the 4-hour time frame where we would actually want to place this trade. So on this monthly time frame on Australia dollar to New Zealand, so you would want to highlight some key levels, right? Especially on the monthly time frame, you would want to highlight some key levels. And what are those key levels? You clearly can see that this price is actually ranging here. You see that price is coming to hit this level multiple times, which we will take as our resistance level on the monthly time frame. Notice, and we would see price come to this support level before it actually push up. We will take a look at this low level here as our support. I think this movement started around 2014, right? Or 2013, late 2013. We'll be having this ranging market move. So once this price keeps this our resistance, we saw it drop to our support, and then again a bullish move was made that came to our resistance level. We had a drop to our support, and then again a movement to our resistance. So price has been moving that way, right? Then we also saw this movement on AUD to New Zealand dollar. We had this huge movement, right? Price hits this our resistance level. After that, what do you expect? Of course, you expect a drop on this AUD New Zealand dollar to come straight to this our support level. Once this price can hit our support level again, then we would expect a bullish move. But as at now on this monthly time frame, we are still on a bearish move. So I mean, this is the month of October, right? We actually opened and closed bearish for the month of October. We actually made more than 400 pips bearish move. This is the month of November, right? On this AUD New Zealand dollar, we actually made about more than 200 pips bearish move, and you can see we are in the month of December, and price have now gone massively bearish, right? We've made almost close to 200 pips, so we still expect a further drop on this AUD New Zealand dollar. So that is to tell you that you should consider this movement as a sell movement. So if you have to take a trade on this AUD New Zealand, there's only one movement you should watch out for, which is to actually sell. And you can see that this price is below our moving average, which is 10-period moving average. You can see this price is below this moving average, right? So that is to tell you that AUD New Zealand dollar, if you have to place this trade, definitely look for a sell. So we would want to see drop to this our support level. Now let's see what this weekly time frame says. So you can clearly see that this weekly time frame, the trend is actually on a bearish momentum move. So you can take a look at this as a nose here, and we will take this as a pullback. You can take a look at this massive drop, and now a new massive drop is being made, right? So we will continue this bearish. This week that just finished, we actually opened and closed bearish, right? Then this week again that we are predicting for, we want to still see this price open and close bearish. We will still want to see this price drops further down. So AUD New Zealand dollar continues to drop, except there's a major news that is being released on the New Zealand dollar that will change the movement, which I don't think that news is in sight now. So that is to tell that New Zealand dollar will continue to go stronger. So any other currencies we are trading to New Zealand dollar should give us a bearish move. So New Zealand, odd New Zealand dollar still speculates a bearish move, and you can also see this odd New Zealand dollar price is still below our 10-period moving average. So this price is still trading below our 10-period moving average. That is to tell you that this odd to New Zealand dollar is still bearish. Now let's see what this daily time frame says. So you can see a lower lows and a lower highs here. So let's take a look at this from here for quick analysis. A lower lows, a lower highs was made here, right? Lower lows here and a lower highs was made. We had a new lower lows and a lower highs was made here, right? Price give us a new lows. So currently we can take this as a pullback, right? We know that once price has reacted to a level previously and price gets to that level, we expect price to react to that level again. So we saw that this price have reacted to this level multiple times previously. We saw a reaction here, a reaction here, and a reaction here. So we saw price now come to this same level, even broke below this level. Of course, a pullback needs to be made. After that pullback and price has reacted to it, what do you expect? A continuous bearish move. So this week on AUD New Zealand dollar, I expect to sell on this AUD New Zealand dollar, and you can still see this price still trading below our 10-period moving average. As long as it is still trading below our 10-period moving average on the daily time frame, then there's only one movement we all should watch out for, which is to actually sell. Now let's see what this 4-hour time frame says. So you can clearly see this price have given us a pullback, right? So we would be expecting a continuous bearish move on AUD New Zealand dollar. Notice that this price can actually come to take out this ice. So there's no doubt. So if in case price comes like this and give us a bullish move to take out this ice, then definitely watch out for a drop on this AUD New Zealand dollar, because this price itself this week would go bearish. But as of now, price is kind of tricky, but expect a bearish move on AUD New Zealand for this week. And now lastly, we want to see this AUD card. So one of the reasons why we are having this bullish move on AUD card, right, is our card PS is dropping. So when you take a look at your USD to card, you see that there is a bullish move on USD to card. Reason is that card is dropping. When you take a look at euro to card, right, you see that there is a bullish move on our euro to our card itself. When you take a look at GBP card, you see that there is a bullish move on our GBP to card. So, and when you take a look at this AUD card, you see that there is a bullish move on our AUD to card. Reason is that card is dropping itself. So we expect any other PS you are trading to card should definitely give us a bullish move. Now let's see what this monthly time frame says. So we want to highlight this monthly time frame from the monthly. We want to highlight this AUD card, right? Odd card, Australian dollar to versus card, Canada card to to our one for monthly time frame to down for our time frame. So clearly you can see that on the monthly time frame, the trend is bearish, right? You can also see that this price is trading was trading below our 10-period moving average, right? But as at now, this price has now gone up. It has now broken our moving average. So we are now currently trading above our 10-period moving average. So you can see this price have given us a pullback. I think this was the month of November, right? We actually made more than 400 bullish move, 400 pips, right, on AUD card. And now you can see that this month of December, we've actually made about close to 200 pips. So we should still expect a continuous bullish move. By the time this month ends, we should be able to take out this ice, which I strongly believe. So AUD card itself, there's still a strong bullish momentum on this movement. So now that this price is trading above our moving average, right, then you should consider one movement, which is to go long. As long as this price is trading above our moving average, then clearly we should watch out for a bullish move. So still continue to go long. AUD card on the monthly time frame, we are to go bullish. Now let's